Hello, look at this. A very special Saturday night live stream here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. We actually have two Gregs in the shack. Well, not in the shack, but on the stream at least tonight. We have Greg and Seth here. I don't have a... unfortunately, I don't have a font for you there. I apologize. This is like literally... I literally was in my car 9 minutes ago.
So, Greg, you can spend all time mucking around with your sound things, but you can't spend the 30 seconds and fix your visual cues, your scenes in OBS.
I could. One second. I can. I am. I'm trying to right now. I'm going to be... Whoa.
Hey, I like that. I like what I see real time.
You are seeing that, but nobody else is.
Oh, okay.
Is it N7? Ooh.
It's not N7 UFT.
No. What's the call, Greg?
NT7Q.
NT7Q. Oops. Well, somebody had something to drink there tonight.
Well, someone also got call sign wrong.
NT7Q. All right.
You know, I think is it funnier the fact that the loyal viewers can't see it and I'm the only one seeing it?
Well, because I'm a professional broadcaster here, and
So
I
why
did it in
you
preview.
screwed
There we go.
I think there's an extra
now?
space there.
Well, that's what happens when you throw it together real fast.
And yes, folks, if there's anything more, what's the least annoying thing I can complain about? You know, I'm going to do it.
It doesn't make you a bad person, though. Other things do.
Oh.
All right.
You want to make a comment?
Damn. So I got to center that. I don't know why the 7 and the Q look off, but it shouldn't be. I don't know. This is good enough for now. I got to lock my preview there. All right. So we're here with Greg NT7Q, all the way up there in northern Nevada. And Greg is on SonoBus with us, obviously. And it's your first day of FT8, as far as I know, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, real quick, I have my video here. I don't know if you can see it. I've got to get you set up with a preview one of these days. Of my, you can probably see it now on the live stream part. You see when I transmit and everything like that. If you see the voltage there on top above the temperature, you see it's pretty close. It's almost, I don't know, 3/4 of the way, and it looks like I'm not hitting that dude on in the, what is that, St. Kitts?
You are transmitting, right?
I'm not transmitting at the moment. But
yeah, you'll see him transmit.
So now I'm transmitting there, and it'll take a second for you to see. I'm almost at 100 watts, and if you see my voltage doesn't drop all that much. It doesn't get in the red like you were before. So I don't know if you're having a voltage issue there at your house, maybe.
No, I just think it's a power supply because I switched to that 60 amp power supply and it didn't drop, and I was actually pushing about 99 watts and pretty much majority of the whole afternoon.
Okay.
But I'm going to try that Trip Light linear supply that I have and see what that does.
And you have your WSJTX audio level set correctly, right? Or set where the audio is about as close to the S9 as you can get.
That's when I was having you set that slider, so your ALC wasn't going over.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, he got me to where it was not. It was giving me like maximum power, and the ALC was like, if I was lucky, maybe 1 bar, but most of the time it didn't even show up in the ALC.
Well, the other thing is also when you change, at least I noticed there's this thing I haven't figured out. When I change bands, I always have to just keep an eye out because the level's different per band.
Yeah, there's actually a setting in WSJT that will keep the settings.
Yeah, I gotta see if I have that set. You know, I just checked. I haven't been on WSGTX or HF for that matter in like 2 weeks. Haven't been in town, Greg.
I've been playing with my whatever it's called, FT8 remotely, but not at home. So I know the feeling. Definitely. It looks like we have New Zealand in here. I don't know if I made contact with this guy.
So you got New Zealand. You got, and I got Europe right now.
What is this one right here? He's got some weird, this Cuta and Mayola. What the hell is that at?
Is that Spain?
Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe one of those islands. Yeah, that's Spain. It's probably one of those little tiny islands or something.
Great.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one to get.
Oh, it's right near Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be really good.
I don't see... You were on 20, right? I mean, I don't have the...
I am on 20, yes.
Okay, I'm on 20 also. I don't see you at the moment. Let me see if...
There's a lot of noise on here right now.
Okay, R5.
So, Greg, are you starting to understand what we're doing here a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
You see it when I moved my slider to where it was in the black there? So and now something just popped up.
Yeah, that's what I was doing because
Yeah.
that was what you were telling me to do through FaceTime.
All right, so this guy I'm not going to be able to get because I just keyed over somebody.
Scott's on 15.
15 was happening earlier.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't even think I can hit... I don't know if 15 is going to do anything for me, but I could try it.
I'm usually on 40 this time of night, but hell, look at all this DX right here. Hungary, Finland, Italy. I was in Italy. This guy's in Northern California, I think. Pacifica.
Oh yeah, I see AER on my screen too.
I'm not hitting that dude in
So
wherever.
what was it, that Moldova? Because I see it Echo Romeo 1 Papa Bravo.
Yeah, that's the one that I was mentioning there. That
Because I can see him too. Actually, I'm trying to work him right. I'm actually no. It's Spain, but I guess it's a different guy. So, but it's also, I guess we're also talking about possible gray line right now because think of the time difference.
Yeah.
It's what? So it's midnight here. You're assuming it's like 6:30 a.m. Ish.
Yeah. That's what
over there.
Yeah, I got the Geochron up there on the screen. I also have it up on the Mac there on Grid Tracker, which we're gonna help Greg out with a little bit.
There's two people that help me out with Grid Tracker. One's probably sleeping right now. And
I think
one,
everybody's sleeping on the East Coast.
What was that?
Everybody might be sleeping on the East Coast.
And the other one is, I don't think we'll hear his voice though. I'll give you a hint.
Great Scott.
There's a 2L, 2E. I don't know where that is.
Oh, he's on.
Oh, that's Estonia.
Hey, Brian.
What's going on, man? So it's hard for me to see the chat. There we go. What's going on, Brian?
I'll see what I can get on, what I can't get on 15.
So, all right. Let me know if you got anything good over there too. I wouldn't mind heading that way. So, Greg, have you blah, 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 I can't talk because I'm not used to being on this late. Were you able to download Grid Tracker at all?
Yeah, I've got it installed right now.
All right. So you're almost there. So if you go to your settings tab, if you have it open.
All right, in Grid Tracker?
Yeah. It's the little wheel thingamajig.
All right, I'm looking because I've got all my stuff on the right, and it says it's receiving something.
That's good.
And then it shows when I zoomed in on the U.S., it shows some little hops that looks like, and all these different colored boxes are popping up.
That's good. I think do you have Logbook of the World?
Yeah, but not installed on this computer.
What about, do you have QRZ logging or whatever?
Yeah, if I get on the Mac, I can open up QRZ and I have my logbook there.
Because you're going to want to log on the same computer as much as possible.
I am working on 15. I'm working Puerto Rico.
Puerto
right
Rico. Now. Oh yeah, Puerto Rico's on. Yeah, I see Puerto Rico. Oh, but that's I'm on 20 still.
I'm on 15. This is 15 right now. So,
okay.
And I'm seeing some South America. That's about it.
Well, maybe we'll have to because you're gonna have to put in your API key and stuff like that on Grid Tracker from QRZ. So maybe we can probably mess with that another night. Because you're going to have that computer going, and you want to set up more of a permanent setup with a computer you're going to use a majority of the time there. What's up, Sam? Nice to see you in there. Thanks for staying up late there in the South, in the Central Time Zone. I don't know if my audio sounds any different to you guys, but I was on the phone with somebody from Orban that does the broadcast processors that I'm using right now. And I just changed. Yes, I fiddle with more stuff.
Hey, Greg, I have one simple request.
Yes.
Can we do 2 streams in a row where you don't touch any settings?
That's hard. That's very hard because that's.
I'm not talking about the radio. I'm talking about the stream settings.
Oh, I know. I haven't even tried the radio. I'm afraid. So the reason being is I got in and changed some settings and I messed some stuff up. I had some downward expanders on, and I just basically wanted to reset everything to factory settings, which on an Orban, you have to like open up and change a R12 pin and power it and press the escape button at the same time. It's like a real huge process. And have it boot off the internal memory the second time you turn it on. So anyways, he dialed me in for getting the best sounding like talk radio voice type sound, which I told him what I was doing. So he spent like 2 hours on the phone with me. Now do this, now do that, now do this, now do that. The biggest thing with this thing is I was setting the input levels, which is normal for a compressor or anything of that nature. And it's actually, you got to set the input levels to 0 and adjust the spacing on what they call it in here. Anyways, I wasn't adjusting the right stuff, and it was making my stuff sound squashed, to not natural, and it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So I was losing some frequency there, so I was adding a lot more EQ than I needed. So anyways, I'm gonna try to get on 15 because I'm not actually making any contacts on 20 right now. I haven't made one since I got on with you guys. But 15 this time of night, it's usually dead here.
You can try. There's not much here. I'm not going to stay on 15 much longer, but
40 this time of night is
40 should be happening.
Oh my God, I bet 40 is just a mess right now.
Happening.
Here it comes. Here it comes. What's up, Brian? Yeah,
I'll switch
it's
to 40.
I can probably hit you, Greg, on 40 right now.
Greg, I've only worked you on what, 20?
Oh, look at that. Look at that WM7C there. Actually, I have to get rid of myself there.
Yep. So Scott's a liar is what you're saying? You know, that Scott said he was on 15?
He could be on 15 on another computer.
And what's this meteor scatter and 6 meter? I heard 6 meters has been open.
Yeah, and also there's some weird scatter I was listening on 2 meter when I was driving home tonight. Like wispy sounds that I've never heard. I thought it was because I was driving by trucks, but...
Can a meteor shower make the... meteor showers, if they're close enough to the Earth, can make weird sounds on HF.
But on VHF? I don't know.
I know on VHF, but on HF I know. And tonight's supposed to peak. Tonight going into tomorrow night is supposed to be the big... I can't remember the name of the meteor shower, but it's supposed to be tonight.
So over there in Colorado, it agrees that maybe that was what I was hearing. The answer is yes.
Sam, I hope you have your antenna out to work. Try to work 6 meter.
Yeah. It's 6 meters technically VHF though, right?
Yeah.
It is. Yes, it is. It's VHF low.
I wonder if I should try to get on 520. But there always this, I don't know, this guy on there that... Let's take a listen real quick here and see...
Power up the 9700.
No, it's powered.
Oh, switch to it. Is that sideband I'm hearing?
No, FM. It's totally clean though. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf monitoring 140-6520.
It's funny when you key that up, you sound like you're in an aircraft on an airband radio in the headset.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf monitoring 140-6520. So what I'm doing, Greg, is I'm actually...
How you doing, Greg? K6EGG.
K6EGG. Good to hear you here on VHF. Was just wondering if there's any weird type of sounds like I was hearing on the way home tonight from Chavez Ravine with that meteor shower.
I haven't heard anything peculiar. I haven't heard any, distant signals coming in or anything like that. So I haven't really been at the radio too much today, so I may not be the right guy to ask, but I haven't heard anything. Back to you.
Copy that. Good to hear you on the band, though. I got a couple people here on SonoBus on also doing the live stream, so just checking to see if any type of weird stuff, because I was hearing some weird whistly sounds on the way home on the ID 5100. It might have been me because I was driving so fast trying to get home. But alrighty, good to hear you on here. I'm going to try to jump on sideband. Is there any way you can meet me on sideband on 44-200?
I checked it a little while ago. I didn't hear anybody on there, but you want to jump over to there?
Yeah, I would love to jump over there and see if anybody see how it sounds on there.
All right, sounds good. I'll tune that frequency in, and you go ahead and give a call. If no one answers, I'll jump in.
Copy that. K6EGG QSY 144-200 upper sideband.
K6N QSY also.
So, Greg, you still in there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So what I do to give you guys the effect of, and I did mess with the levels on that, by the way, I bring down my microphone to the feed, to the micro. I have the microphone feed that you guys are hearing me on right now, and then I bring in the monitor of the 9700, and I bring down the mic feed.
Oh, cool.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Chino.
November Oscar 6 Echo Lima, Lake Los Angeles.
Hey, long time no hear. Let me get you dialed in here. You're just a tad bit off for me here. Stand by. Give me a 5 count real quick.
Okay, I was off, and I noticed it, so I just dial in. NO60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you're sounding good here in the city of Chino. Just doing a live stream and also checking to see if any weird noise was going on with this meteor shower. Over.
Yeah, I heard you on Simplex. I didn't notice anything strange.
All right, copy that. That's pretty amazing. You can hear me on FM over the hill like that. Normally, I don't make it that far over.
Yeah, I can actually hear you better on FM than sideband.
You want to try to go back over there and see if I can hear you?
Absolutely, why not? NO60L QSY back.
Copy that. K6EGG QSY 146-520. Sorry to blow your guys' ears out there.
That's fine.
My hearing's already gone anyway, so I don't think you're causing any more damage.
What?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf 146520, City of Chino. Lake Los Angeles, you have a copy on Greg K6EGG.
Roger, Roger. It took me a while to get back here. Kind of messed up the 91 here, and so it took me a while to get back. Over.
Yeah, believe it or not, you're actually sounding way better over here on FM up on 146520. That's strange. Usually it's supposed to work the other way, right?
You know, I don't know. It's strange conditions recently. We've had a good sunspot count, but we've had several M-class flares, C-class flares, and even a couple of X-class flares.
All right, well, copy that. I just wanted to see if anybody was out there on the band and heard anything weird, although it does sound like you guys have some pretty good, decent contacts out here because of the solar flares possibly. So anyways, I'm going to go back over to FT8 on HF and kind of play there. I just wanted to see if this was also working. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'll be clearing your final up there in Lake Los Angeles, California.
All right, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Greg over there and, I already forgot. Chino, I believe. NO6EL, Lake Los Angeles. Lakeless Los Angeles, really.
Copy that. And actually, we have somebody that has a light copy up in Bakersfield. Is that true? Go ahead.
Wait, that would actually mean we'd have to actually hear Scott's voice.
All right. Anybody in Bakersfield, do you still have a copy on me? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf in Southern California in the city of Chino.
I hear him in there a little bit.
Sounds like me when you're trying to work me on sideband.
Believe it or not, Scott, I actually got a very, very light copy, which is, I cannot actually believe this. That time I didn't get any type of copy with you. You want to try again? One more time there, Scott. I thought I just heard you again in there, but wow, are you still hearing me at all? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf in the city of Chino, or anybody else has a copy on me on 146520.
Yeah, K6EGG Little Saigon.
Copy that, Dale. I got you in there. What was the other station? All right, try again the other station. It was very, very hard to hear you. Try again.
Okay, it was NO6EL swinging the beam back, that's all.
Okay, copy that. All right, were you able to hear the Bakersfield station in there?
No, my beam is rotating, way too slowly. I went to the northeast. I should probably try northwest. It'll take forever to get there.
Copy that. I was just surprised he was able to hear me at all. All right, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Dale, go ahead and take it, man. I'm going to go back. I'm going to QSY up to, or down to HF, FT8.
Oh, I'm just listening. K6EGG Little Saigon.
Copy that. Take care, all, and 146.520. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, now clear.
Wow. Scott, that would be like a record if I was able to talk to you on there, right? I made 7 contacts on 15 meter, 40 meter, by the way.
Hey, Greg, that sounds what we heard Scott like. It sounds like how I sound to you and vice versa when we try to work each other sideband.
Yeah, I was shocked there, man. I was like, what? And then I heard somebody in there. I just didn't know who. I couldn't tell it was him, but I could tell that somebody was definitely talking. So that would have been like a record almost for me.
On was that 146.520 on FM, right? FM simplex.
Correct. And it's not just because it's the distance, because I've hit that distance before, getting down to San Diego and beyond. I've hit I've talked to somebody in El Centro before. It's getting over the mountains that he's adjacent to.
So it's the terrain, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. I've actually hit Stockton and Fresno before, but they're very flat. So if I probably bounce through the.
Fresno's north, right? Stockton's north.
Yeah, they're both straight due north. They're in the San Joaquin Valley. Fresno's like halfway between here and Sacramento, and Fresno is probably right in the middle of where Scott is, north of. It's actually Stockton's about an hour and a half south of Sacramento.
And let me guess, both cities have minor league baseball teams.
I don't know if Fresno still does. What's up, Cliff? And working Columbia on FT8 40 meters right now. Wow, I'm shocked there, Scott. Were you surprised you can hear me? I mean, yeah, that's just amazing.
I think it almost shocked me the day. There was a day I think Scott was doing POTA and he was able to hear me pretty decently.
Voice?
Yeah. I wasn't able to hear him.
I heard somebody. That's all I can really say. Yeah, I mean it could be somebody up north talking too, but it's pretty. I mean, Saturday night. There's not many people on it, so I'm gonna go with you. Possibly heard me there. I would say we
try sideband. Nah.
You could try it.
Scott?
You want to try sideband, Scott? We'll wait for him here.
Okay. So
we'll wait. We'll wait for Mr. Scott and see if he wants to.
Do I need to cue up some music?
Yeah, where's the Jeopardy music?
Yeah, where's the Jeopardy music? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Come on, Scott. You got to get those numbers up. You got to get those numbers up, Scott. Come on.
Hey, Colin.
What's up, Colin?
Now, Greg.
Yes.
$64,000 question.
Yes.
What is Colin's call sign?
VK5COL. I got it banged in my head now. All the VK 3, 2, 1, 6s are all Collins. Ah, that's embarrassing. That was pretty embarrassing night there, Colin. I'm glad you took that well, because some people.
I was laughing. I had to go find the buzzer sound and play it. I'm like, how are you getting this wrong?
Some people get very what's the word I'm looking for there? I don't know why I took a hit right there.
Discombobulated?
Well, no, they get very they're very they get upset and take it personal if you can't get their call letters right.
I'm half expecting you to butcher my call sign every time.
I have it right in front of me, so I don't.
Hey,
but you've butchered it. But you've butchered it, even though you've had it right in front of you.
So
yeah, he might butcher yours, but he forgets mine is in front of him. I'm bad.
Although I think hey, Brian, what I gotta do is for Colin, I gotta find sound clips from Australian game shows. Maybe incorporate those in so we don't leave Colin, out of it with the game show drops.
Yeah, that might be good. More. So there's another Colombian station on there with a 2 after it.
This is on 40, right?
This is on 40. Greg, do you think
we'll be able to 40?
Do you think we'll be able to voice on 40 right now?
No, if I key up, I'm going to shut down my Scarlett.
You talking to me or the other Greg?
Well, you can mute. It will shut it down permanently?
Yeah, what it does is if the RFI gets too high, then what happens is the Scarlett disconnects from the Mac through the USB.
I've had that problem.
Is this a Mac thing where Macs are very susceptible to RFI?
I think it's more my Scarlett because the DBX and that goes through the mixer and all that stuff, the USB doesn't have that problem. It just seems like when I run the Scarlett, it does it, and I have to shut down the power and turn the power back on the Scarlett, and then it reconnects.
Huh.
I have so many ferret, whatever you guys want to call them, around my cables in here. It took.
But you need to add one more, Greg. You got to add one more.
Where? Just one more?
I don't know. Yeah, just one more.
I'm okay. As soon as I put those big old giant, those RFI things on the back, it really helped me out. But I can't use 30 anymore. But that's fine.
Were you ever able to use 30?
Yeah, absolutely.
30's even my radio was a little weird with 30 for a while.
Yeah, I was it made a lot of RFI, but I was able to do it. But now since I changed over to the what's it called? I put that thing on there. I just can't. It won't do it. So I'm gonna shut off the FT8 and go over to voice on 40.
Okay.
And see what happens here. So where can I start talking at? I always F this up. By the way, thanks again for you guys. I didn't think this many people would be on this late. We almost made contact with Scott there on 520. That would have been awesome. That would have been a stellar experience. Did you get that? Nobody got that, huh? Uh-oh. I'm an idiot. I need to get some light underneath here so I can see these buttons.
What'd you do now? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Oh. Sounds pretty noisy here.
Question from Colin. Have you heard all the VK stations in contest mode in the past 24 hours?
I have not done any voice.
And Colin, please enlighten us what contest is down under.
You might be able to hear it in a minute.
You're not gonna hear what?
We got another Sad Ham in here. Welcome aboard, man. Thanks for staying up late tonight there, Sam.
Yeah, no problem.
That's a voice I don't know.
This is the first time we had this many people in SonoBus and not having feedback.
We just need Scott to join us.
He won't talk.
And Dex, whose name is not Dex.
I thought I just heard somebody there. No. I might just try calling the CQ out here. I got an S ton of noise here.
Oh. Hey, check your mode, by the way.
What do you mean?
Shane's saying you might be on...
Oh, yeah, I'm on upper sideband.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you, Shane. That's why I wasn't hearing anybody. I was like, I'm hearing them, but I'm not.
Okay, very good then. November 4, Juliet Kilo Delta. Give me a Roger.
Roger, Dodger.
When you're checked in. Let's get on to number 18, November 8th.
This sounds like a net of something. God, I heard something. I still have yet to be able to hear any airplanes on here, by the way.
Are you there, Jason?
What is that?
I don't know. I just
You've tried
can't hear 'em.
You've tried doing the
Second, just had the relays on second. Come now, please.
You say check-ins?
Yeah.
what frequency? 7191. Hold on.
I don't want to mess with this. All right, I'm gonna find something else. I want to see if I can make contact with somebody on here. I got a lot of noise tonight. I see somebody right here.
Because that friend had it. You gotta get this. You gotta get that.
I got a lot of noise here tonight, boys.
Man, in 2 years, I guarantee I had probably $6,000 better in all this stuff. You know, it's like, I mean,
Is that one frequency that it's like 435?
You play around in the house.
That's 7.2 even.
Go out and go to the field, the normal field that we go to.
You really want to go? You really want to go there, Greg?
Oh,
Greg-
no.
it's Greg late
no.
night.
7.2, and what, Seth, is 7.216?
No, 7.2 even's usually the horrible place to go to.
Well, I heard 7.216 too, so.
Wow. Are you thinking of 14.313?
Oh.
Oh, this is noise.
It was
And
either,
and-
216 or
this is
27 or 28.
Oh. And Greg, none of your solar stuff's on right now?
It shouldn't be. And I know I'm out of band.
Well, as long as it doesn't let you transmit.
Now that's
It
why
does.
it's got the little dots around the transmit to tell you can't transmit there.
Oh, yeah. It won't let
Where's
me
the dot? Where am I looking on the screen?
on the
On the-
TX.
Yeah,
No,
right,
go-
right next
go-
to the SWR, you'll see that it changes. It goes from solid to broken.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, when it's broken, it won't let you transmit.
Got it. Yeah, I have a Yaesu, so I don't have an Icom to see that on the.
You don't know what you're missing. Icom like rules.
Eh.
Here we go.
Motion of the Earth. I think the viewing of the distant objects, do you do that in real time?
He's coming in
or,
pretty clear.
Is that photographically accumulated over time? Over.
And Greg,
Yes.
have you heard anything from Hawaii with all the stuff that's happening over there?
Not a thing. And I listened right after it happened that night.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
home and listened because it was late my time when it happened. And I didn't hear a thing. I was
The
listening
news,
to 40.
the news reporting is Maui is no longer, or it got totally demolished.
Well, not Maui. That's
it's like
that area.
The town, Lau. I forgot the name of the city, but I was there 15 years ago, 17 years ago. Just everything got burnt down. Like I heard one side of the island. Yeah, I don't want to guess, but like one side of the island got screwed. You know, it was all screwed up.
Yeah, it was what last count I heard was 65 people gone.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I have a news site that says 89,
Okay.
but that ain't,
That's still bad.
yeah.
20 sounds a little better tonight for me.
That's weird.
Well, there's somebody right there.
Union Pacific. I work with the technicians on data equipment. I can't think of the name of the street right off the bat, but right off of I-5 there is a great big radio tower with the Union Pacific symbol on it. If I think about it long enough,
KFI?
I'll pull that out of the hat, but I might have to think a long time.
Wow, this guy's way.
Spent some time down there many times, trips in there, and one of my favorite things is the trade shows. I used to go to one called Net World Interop. That they gave away so many T-shirts, you needed about 5 people to carry all the junk out the door with you. Over.
I didn't think I was going to be able to hear the other guy. That guy was coming in pretty clear. If anybody wants to try to work me real quick here I'm on 20 meters right now. Real quick one. I'll try to find another frequency here. Two 254.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use 14254. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use 14254.
Yeah, so Greg, I don't know if I was in the middle trying to have 4 conversations at once. Do you get what I understand, or understand what I was saying about I bring down my microphone to the stream, and then I bring up the radio, and I take the audio from the radio coming from my microphone into the stream.
Yeah, I got that.
It gives you like a different sound, like you know that I'm on the radio kind of sound.
Yeah, I definitely noticed it. And I did understand when you were explaining it.
Okay. Sounds like somebody's talking there, so. Actually, maybe it's these guys.
At the moment, good loud signal. You must have a linear hooked up. Over.
A linear. I got one for sale, by the way, on eBay that nobody really is hitting.
Really?
Really. I
Linear,
got one bid.
That makes me think of CB.
Well, it's 2 meter.
Amplifier.
You're in.
Kilowatt 0 Papa Lima Charlie. Again. Kilowatt 0 Papa Lima Charlie. Florida Oscar, license Florida 4, Florida, Japan Hotel, Montreal Island, thank you. Kilo 0 Papa Lima
Well, sounds like he's got a little bit of a pile up there. That's going to be a hard one. So let's go up to 65. Is the
Frequency in use. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use?
If anybody wants to try me out here on 20 meter real quick, give it a shot real quick. Love to make contact with you. And by the way, Greg, do you see my temperature there? Or sorry, not my temperature, but my voltage all the way up?
Yep, I'm watching it.
That's interesting, huh? And when I talk, it doesn't go down that much, which is...
What power supply are you running?
It's a 30 amp. read it because it's too dark. Alinko.
All right, well, let me put what I'll do tomorrow is I'll go grab that trip light, and I'll hook that trip light power supply up and see what it does, and let you know tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Jay? Did I hear somebody in there? Try one more time. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. See, Scott's on top of it there. That's a good power supply. It's 32 amps.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on 14265. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Anybody can hear me? Love to hear back from you. From Southern California, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Tango Romeo, did I hear in there? Tango Romeo, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. All right, so I got a November Hotel 7 Tango Romeo. Is that affirmative? Copy the 5 watts here in Southern California there, Rick. I have you there. It's kind of hard to pick out, but I'll definitely put you in the logbook there, sir. Copy that, Rick. Really good for 5 watts. It's hard to, you're in there with the noise, but I got low noise floor tonight. But I'll definitely put you in the logbook here on Logbook of the World and what's it called? QRZ. Also live streaming on YouTube tonight. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf for November Hotel 7 Tango Romeo.
I'm not on 40. I'm on 20.
Copy that. I appreciate it, man. Good job with your radio setup there. I'm pushing 100 watts right now. I don't know how well you hear me, but that is really good for at night on 20 meters. Copy that. Have a good evening there, Rick. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Real quick, one more contact I want to see if I can make here. I'm 14265. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Okay, I got a kilo in there. Say again. Copy that. Kilo Delta 7 Lima X-Ray. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf in Southern California. I hope all is well up there in Washington State.
Yes, indeed. It's a beautiful night. I am out potable this evening. I've got a end-fed hanging off of bumper hitch mount in my car about 40 feet, and right on the Columbia River about an hour east of Portland, Oregon.
Copy that. How many watts you run in there? And I'm looking at your QRZ profile, possibly close to the type of setup you have going here tonight.
Yep, pretty close. Except now I've got the bumper hitch, the trailer hitch
copy that on 100 watts, man. You're doing the trip down here in Southern California there, Corey. Excellent page there. Looks like you got a great setup there with your truck. And I'm just imagining how the pole in the back there getting you up there a little bit and giving you a little more stability on your antenna. Over. You started dropping out there a little bit, but I'm going to put you in the logbook on Logbook of the World and QRZ. I appreciate the contact there, Corey. Kilo Delta 7 Lima X-Ray up there in Washington State on the border of Oregon, I believe. You have a wonderful, warm, hopefully, evening up there north of me up there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf here in Southern California.
Okay, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Thank you for the contact. 73, have a wonderful evening.
You too, sir. Be safe out there. Don't get eaten by a bear or anything like that.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there. All right, well, I made a couple contacts there. I'm very, very happy. 5 watts for Texas on 20 meters at night. Holy moly, that's good.
Can happen.
That is a good setup he has there.
What radio?
I didn't catch the radio.
Is he the one with the DX10?
I don't. I was in the middle of trying to log, so I can't tell you, to be honest with you. But he definitely did the trip into Southern California with that little wattage there. You're disappearing there a little bit.
Me?
Yeah. There you go. I got you now. I'm going to go back over to FT8 and let her up. Let her rip here. Let me see if I can get her going here. Hard part is to make sure I turn off the logbook, because it controls the radio controls the program to get the frequency and time and everything correctly. I'm on 40 meter FT8. I'm very happy I made those contacts there. I didn't think and I made 2 portable stations, or 1 QRP and 1 portable station. That's pretty good for 10 p.m. at night, no doubt. So,
well, even a 10 watt radio is considered QRP.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So the way it's explained is, if you got a 100 watt radio and you dump it down to 5-10 watts, you're still running QRP.
Yeah. You're still
That's just
low power.
what
Yeah, that makes sense.
What I learned.
So St. Vincent, Greg, if you're still listening, is on 40 meter FT8 right now.
Alrighty.
40 meter FT8. We lost. We gained Sam and lost Seth.
Yeah, he texted me and said he was bailing out. He's like, "You're taking the reins now, buddy."
Well, it is late. I can't blame him. I'm definitely going to be on tomorrow night. Here we go. This is King Dick there.
King Dick? Is that what you just said?
That's what I just said. It's up on the screen. King Dick. First off, thank you for getting in the chat. I appreciate it. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe as well. I think you said you did watch some of my videos, so you may already be in there. But I do like the name. It does not make you a bad person.
No.
Did you see that on the screen there, Greg?
Yeah, I'm looking on the small screen.
Yeah, it's King Dick there. So that's good. But yeah, that's awesome. All the way from Texas. Oh, what was that there?
That was my thing. It quit running, and then all of a sudden, when I went to go reconnect the video back up, it turned the volume up.
A bit of USA coming in on 15, but man, I 15 right now is not good for me. So 15 at night's not that good for Southern California for some reason. It shouldn't be.
Not good on voice. If it's not good on voice, try FT8.
Yeah, your audio keeps. I think your gate might be a little bit strong there.
All right, let me adjust it.
Yeah, are you noticing that there, Greg? Too.
Do what?
Noticing his gate catching in a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to be on tomorrow night.
Now you're leaving.
Well, it's 10:15. I have to be at work at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning in LA with an hour drive. So,
no,
Brian. All right, Seth uses that radio for POTA. So yeah, and dude, I like that King Dick. That's awesome. You were shocked there, Greg. I was just reading what was on the screen. It doesn't, I there's people I know a lot of dicks out there. Well, at least that's their name. So
yeah, better be the name.
My dad used to work with a Richard Head.
All right,
Just
so
saying.
I'm going to try to a couple things. I'm going to try to be on at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Because my antennas are temporary up every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I take them down. Hold on a second. Your signal was 20 over S9. Sweet. That's awesome. I was booming into Dick's area there. 2 p.m., 2:40 p.m., 2:42. So when I get off work tomorrow, I'm going to rush home again. I'm going to reset everything. I take down my antennas, make sure everything's tight, make sure everything's in where it should be, because sometimes we actually had a rainstorm a couple days ago here. So I don't know if something got loose. They're not really made, those masts I have are not really made to be out there permanently. So for safety reasons, because they're going to be up 40 feet in the air, I take them down, make sure everything's tight. Everything should be, make sure nothing got broken, anything like that. So, and then I'm going to pipe those things up as far as I can tomorrow night and Tuesday night, because I'll be off Tuesday night, my first day off in like 20 days. So, been a long 2.5 weeks. So, Greg, welcome to FT8, buddy. You got to get your grid tracker going, and your all that logging and stuff, so you can make so you're not working the same people and stuff.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it. Every time it does make a contact, it brings up that little window, and I log it. But where do I find that when I wanted to go back and see who I talked to?
So you can go to, I believe it's this right here, the arrow that's on the right, that squiggly arrow, that will give you the logbook there. So just log them in there for now till you get your logbook of the world, and you could just take the ADI file and throw that in logbook of the world.
Okay.
Upload it whenever you get a chance, whatever, in a week or so, and it will upload all those contacts there.
That's cool. And I appreciate you helping me out, by the way.
No problem. I was doing most of it by memory, so I apologize.
No, it worked perfect.
I didn't set it up myself, and K8 MRD and Scott helped me out, and I had about 15 other people yelling at me in the chat that night. Do this, do that, hit this, hit that. Here's Scott also.
Clipboard.
Yeah, clipboard. Clipboard is my friend. You sound better, by the way. Scott put up the file name there for what you need to look for on the on your Windows, which I'm not Windows friendly, I guess you can call it. I don't have a Windows machine, so I do use Windows at work, but I don't mess with the operating system and move files around too much. But anyways, it's 10:15. I need to hop in the shower and get in the bed and kind of take an Ambien. This was almost an Ambien stream.
Ambien? You're that awake?
Oh, we want one of those again.
No, I'm not doing an Ambien stream. But yeah, I take those about 4 or 5 days a week. My schedule got, my sleeping schedule got, here we go. Here's another one. Got totally screwed up when I traveled for 22 years or whatever. Being in different time zones 3 days a week.
Well, I get to go in Eastern time zone. I'll be in Seth. You know what? I'll be in Seth's time zone next month.
Greg, where do you live?
I live in Reno.
Okay.
For I guess Sam, he's equal with Sacramento, but just east of Sacramento, state next to.
Oh, okay.
All of us on the Eastern time zone are running on alcohol. Yeah, I'll be running on Red Bull tomorrow morning, like always. I don't drink coffee. I hate coffee. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate you jumping in there, Greg. I'm glad you got it going. I'm glad you fixed your power problem. I knew something was weird. There was some weird stuff going on. I also noticed when we were on, your screen was kind of dimming on your 7610, so that might be the power thing that we saw.
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of weird because that should be able to handle the power supply it was connected up to before I switched it. Should be able to handle that plus having the other two radios on. But apparently, I guess it wasn't. Then when I shut the other radios off, then it wasn't having much of a voltage drop, but it was still below about 10.5, 11 volts, and that was affecting the PA.
Yeah, definitely. You can wipe out your caps that way in your radio.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
No. I'm like, what is going on there? And I'm like, finally, looked over because I always watch my my temperature because it gets a little warm where I have my radio because it's in a rack. I do have about half an inch on below and above. Whoa, sound like poor Sam there is having some issues, but
yeah.
I'm going right now, and you see how much it doesn't drop. Wow. Almost very little change.
Yep.
So that had me a little bit worried. But
so your power supply is actually putting out a little bit more voltage than mine is.
Yeah, I was told to run it just about 16 volts. It seems to run a little bit better. So check the fuses. Sometimes doggy fuses will do that. Well, good. Yeah, check everything. Yeah, but I was like, man, what's going on? Yeah. So I was helping, for those of you wondering, Greg was wondering how to get the FT8 going. And was trying to, he wasn't making the contacts, but we went through all the settings and everything, the settings-wise was correct. After 5 minutes, he had it pretty close, but just a couple little small things. And then his ALC was going all the way up. RFI was going crazy in the shack, and he was only putting out like 50 watts. So I'm like, you should be able to do a solid 100. No problem. I'm doing 100 right now. Well, I was. Anyways, so I was just kind of looking around. I noticed the screen was dimming, and I looked at the voltage, and I saw the voltage here above the temperature was dropping right where the 0 is in 10, which is in the red, which is obviously not enough voltage for a duty cycle. So he he changed power supplies, whatever he did, and he got it going. So also working real quick, K6EGG, looks like in Tennessee.
Nice.
Anatoke, Tennessee. Is that how you say that?
No clue.
I have no clue, but
I got that station on my screen now.
You do? All right. Well, you can work them afterwards. And I'm going to get out of here. So hold on a second here.
And I see you on my screen too,
or the radio. So he was asking if you. Well, I personally, when I saw that, I only saw it on his radio, but I do from time to time look on my voltage on the power supply to make sure everything's right.
Yeah, I think on that power supply, that Astron, I think I might have lost one of the transistor stages, and then because of the current draw is causing the voltage drop. That's what I'm thinking is happening, so I'll have to go check each one of the transistors.
Okay. And I don't see you on here. On my side.
No, but I see you on FT8. So just out of curiosity, let's see if this shuts down my Scarlett, but I'll just click on you. Where are you at? There you are. All right, let's see what it does. Should start transmitting here in just a second. Yep, there it goes.
You're still making it through. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. But whoa, my ALC is like sky high for some reason, and my power out's only at 10. Hold on. All right, let's try this again. Helps if I have the right antenna switched on.
Yeah, be careful with that, man.
That usually helps.
Don't want to see you cook your gear.
No, what it does, the way I have it.
Oh, there you go. I guess he's getting out now. All right, so definitely going to be on tomorrow night. Hopefully we can make some contact with Greg there. Oh, I got him there. Let's see if I can work him here before I get off the live stream. That's Greg up there in northern Nevada. Sam, I appreciate you staying in here or staying up late and jumping in here, and you figured out which password to use, which I should have texted you that.
Just one more.
You know how. Yeah, one more.
Wait, did you change it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I took the numbers out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, you're a smart dude. All right, so I worked Greg. And that looks like Shane there, which I'll work next. Shane in the
another
house.
One more.
Yeah, exactly. Another one more. How about that, everybody? That's a shocker, huh? All right, I definitely need to get out of here. Greg, I don't know if you're probably still listening. I do see your 73 in there, obviously. Shane, you should be able to work me now. I'm going to get that antenna up higher tomorrow and hopefully make some more contacts. Sam's in there. Greg's in there. Actually, I don't have your call letters in there. I apologize. I wasn't for sure.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Everybody
knows who Sam is.
Everybody knows who I am, so it doesn't matter.
And you're almost as popular as Andy in the chats, I see.
I
mean, nobody's going to be Andy.
Everybody knows Andy, but Andy's been slacking.
He wasn't in today. He wasn't in tonight. Because I'm probably past my time. That's why. So I definitely need to get out of here because I got to take that medicine so I go to sleep. I'll go past a certain time when I can't take it. So you guys take care. I'll try to be on as early as I possibly can. I definitely want to hang out with the wife and kid there. 18. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, you're coming in clear. You're the hottest one here, I think, there. Yeah, you're plus 17 now. So, anyways, you guys take care. Have a good one. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I had to throw in another word in there.
And join us on Discord.
The strongest. Take care, guys.